Hey guys, how you all doing? It's me, Missy Kebs. First of all, I'd like to say I've kind of sorted out the lighting. It's not perfect, but it's better than what it was. I still am currently working on better equipment. But you know, slow progress. We'll get there eventually. Anyway, I wanted to do a video on things that annoy me, like things that really get on my nerves as a human being. Things that just drive me absolutely crazy. Like I can't stand it. Like it just you know what I mean? Right, so we're going to kick off straight away with the first thing that annoys me is people walking slowly in front of me. Now, I've got somewhere to be, I've got a train to catch, I've got a job interview to be at, I've got to get my children to school, and you get someone that walks in front of you and they're just dawdling really slowly in front of you when you need to be somewhere. And I'm just like, quick, I need to go, I need to move out the way. And it's almost like you just literally want to pick them up and just shove them out the way. Do you know what I mean? It drives me absolutely crazy. Obviously, the elderly, we can understand, and obviously disabled people as well, we can also understand. But for those people that just generally like to just walk slowly and just be a total pain in the ass, they're the ones I cannot stand. Right, second of all is people who smell. Use a deodorant. Yes, a deodorant. They don't cost a lot. This one cost me about £1.49, I think, from my local Sainsbury's. So you can get deodorant in the shop. It's not a problem. You know, it is better that you do have a bath before you use deodorant, but even just using deodorant is, you know, a very good thing because you're preventing people from smelling your dirty BO from under your armpits. You know, and there's nothing worse than actually getting on a train or a tube or something and people are there stinking the place out. It smells like bad chicken. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just there like, well, it ain't me. Like, man, it's you. Like, and sometimes I can't help to keep my mouth shut. Like, I have to say something. You're making me smell that shit. Like, I'm going to say something to you, innit? Yeah? Go and have a bath. Go and use deodorant. It's not hard, yeah? Takes literally half an hour to get yourself sorted in the morning. Anyway, another thing I can't stand is rude shop assistants. Rude shop assistants that are just there like, oh, well, I've got this job, yeah, like, I don't really do it properly. Like, if someone comes to me with a complaint, I just go, yeah, what are you telling me for? It's not my problem. Do you know what I mean? Like, I hate rude shop assistants. I'm going in there to part with my money, yeah? Get your job right, innit? Someone's paying you to do a service for them, yeah? Do the service correctly. I can't stand it. It really gets on my nerves. Another one is stepping in dog poo. Dog owners, when you're out with your dog, clean up your mess because it's nothing worse than what is that smell? And then looking at the bottom of your feet and realise you got dirty dog feces on the bottom of your shoe. Like, it's nasty. So actually, it reminds me of something. When I was younger, I was hanging out washing for my mum in the garden in the middle of summer, and she had quite long grass because she had quite a big garden, so it was quite a lot to keep chopping. And we had dogs, and like a prat, I went out with no shoes on, and I actually stood in dog poo, and the poo actually went between my toes and everything. It was horrible. It was cold as well because it had been sitting in the garden for like a day, but it really wasn't nice. Another thing I hate is when you've been working on a project on your computer and you're there typing away, oh, 3 hours, I've been doing this project, it's just taking so long now. And then all of a sudden, your computer crashes and you've just lost every damn thing that you've done. Like, I've just sat here 3 hours, I might as well just sat staring at the bloody wall for 3 hours. Do you know what I mean? It's just really frustrating. Now, another thing I can't stand, another thing that really, really annoys me is paying to go to the toilet. Now, I don't know where you guys are watching from, but in London, you've got things like Victoria train station, things like that. When you go to the toilet, it costs you like, I think last time I went was about 40p, I think, to use the toilet. Now, if I need to go to the toilet, what am I going to do if I've got no money? Just stand there and piss myself? Like, seriously, are they trying to humiliate me? Like, these things don't even take credit or debit cards. Do you know what I mean? So I've got to have the 40p change. And then if I haven't got the 40p change, what am I going to do? Go to the cash machine and get out £10? Go and spend something elsewhere just to get change? Or ask someone for change? Just so I can go for a piss? I mean, like, it just really annoys me, like really frustrates me, you know what I mean? But I don't know whether you guys have that in other countries and stuff like that, but it's just like, you're making money out of me kind of needing to go to the bathroom. Like, it's stupid. Another thing I can't stand is queue jumping. You've sat in that queue for like 20 minutes, do you know what I mean? It could be for anything. It could be getting into a club. It could be even just at the shop, do you know what I mean? I'm standing here waiting to use the till or whatever, and someone just casually walks in front of me and pushes in. Bruv, what the hell are you doing? Yeah, get behind like the rest of us had to do. Like, it's so rude. I can't stand it. Another thing that gets on my nerves is drunk girls. Like when you go out on a Friday, Saturday night and the girls are all there laying on the side of the road. Do you know what I mean? You've got girls being sick, flaunting themselves. Do you know what I mean? And it's nasty. So girls, you need to learn to control how much you're drinking, or just learn to handle your drink, really. I know some girls that drink like blimmin' a shandy, do you know what I mean? And that's it, they're a total wreck. So, yeah, like, that just really, really gets on my nerves. It's a total pet hate of mine. Another one that gets on my nerves is when you've got diarrhea and you've got to go out, and my goodness, your guts are churning. Like, and I mean, literally, it feels like you've got a washing machine inside your stomach and you've got to be somewhere, and it's like, oh God, I've got to go. I've really got to go to the toilet. Oh God. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, you just run. You have to run. You've got to go. Do you know what I mean? It's like, unfortunately, diarrhea doesn't really fit in with life. So, yeah, diarrhea really gets on my nerves. And spelling it as well is another one. It's just like, yeah. Another thing that gets on my nerves, this is probably a really odd one for some of you guys, but you know when you go to a supermarket and you go to the checkout, and then you pay with a £10 note or whatever, and then they give you your receipt, and then they put the change on top of the receipt, and it's just like, okay, I've either got to get the change, and just do you know what I mean? It gets a bit muddled. But yeah, that's one thing I absolutely cannot stand. It really does get on my nerves. Another thing is getting paid and realise your outgoings are more than your incomings. And it's like, bruv, I've busted my ass all month to get all this money, and it's like, it's all got to go and more. Like, I absolutely hate that. Another thing that I hate is cash machines. You know when you go to a cash machine and the cash machine says, oh, today you can withdraw £5,762, and it's actually not your balance, it's actually the cash machine's balance. Do you know what I mean? But you just have that moment where you get really excited. It's like, where'd that money come from? Do you know what I mean? And you want to take it out, but obviously it's not yours, and your balance is £20. And it's like, okay then, I'll just take out my £20. Yeah, anyway, another thing that gets on my nerves is gossips. I can't stand it. You know when you do the school run in the morning and you've got the women standing and look at her. Oh look, she got a nose pierced. Oh, she don't really fit in with us. Oh, did you see what Shelley did last week? Oh my God, she was talking to that other girl. You know, that other girl that none of us like. And then all of a sudden they'll sit there and they'll go to someone else. Hi Shelley. Oh, it's so nice to see you again. I haven't seen you for so long. And it's like, oh my God, they make me sick. Anyway, I hope all the mums at the school see this, yeah? You see this? You want a bunch of gossips. Anyway, stereotyping is another one I hate. Someone assumes that if you wear a hoodie, you're a criminal, and black people eat chicken, and white people... What do white people do? I don't even know what white people... What do we do? What do white people do that's stereotypical? I don't know, I should have planned this before the video. But yeah, do you know what I mean? They say, oh, you know, Chinese people like their noodles, and British drink their tea, and it's just the typical stereotyping. Like, I really do not like it. It gets on my nerves. Can't stand it. And last of all is people that brag. Now, I don't care what you got. Do you know what I mean? There's 1,000 things that I've probably got, which are probably tiny in comparison to what you got, but I have more appreciation, so I appreciate them small little things. So yeah, people that brag, you get on my nerves. Understand me? But anyway, I'm going to wrap this all up. I hope you liked my little things that annoy me. I'd like to hear the things that annoy you guys. Drop your comments below. and I shall get back to you all. I'll actually try and go through the comments and just give you all a little comment back. And if you like my videos, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.